Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and this is the same Anonymous from The Narcissist Life is a Train Wreck, which was about her sister constantly criticizing her, getting in her life, gaslighting her. Meanwhile, the sister is on, I think, marriage number 8. Train wreck. Here's her story. My sister just tried to hoover me back in after I went no contact. She tries to use aspects of my personality against me for her gain. I'm a natural caregiver. I'm taking care of our father. About 10 p.m. the other night, she called me and sounded in pain and as if she barely had enough breath to speak. So why didn't she call her husband or one of her 7 exes? Sister, help me. I can't breathe. My ribs feel really tight. My nurse kicked in, and I asked her if she had any aspirin. To take one now, I would call 911. She said she took an aspirin, and I called 911. I got in the car and headed towards her as she was alone. Always the fake medical emergency. It's always the fake med. Why did you jump in the car? You did your job. I'll call 911, take an aspirin. Wash your hands of the rest of it, because 99% of the time these are all fakes. They're always fakes. Whenever you go no contact, okay, you can bank on the medical emergency I'm dying call. She calls me 2 minutes later. She's no longer breathing hard and sounds normal. My sister, well, I took that Aleve and it is helping now. Aleve's not aspirin. You're not supposed to take Aleve for a heart attack. Me, Aleve, I thought you took aspirin. Yeah, exactly. I wanted you to take aspirin because it's a blood thinner. Right. Like, I know that because I have medical training. I was an EMT, firefighter. But most people know that. You take it actually, you don't take a fucking Aleve. It's like, oh, let me take an Advil. It's like an ibuprofen. It's Aleve is naproxen. Sister, well, I didn't have any aspirin, so I took the Aleve, but the pain has gone away. I'm better now. Well, then that would say she's not having a heart attack. If the pain went right away after 2 minutes, that would tell me she pulled something. Or she's just flat out lying. Well, you know that if you're a nurse. Note, this is 2 minutes after she took it. No med works that fast. I knew what she was doing. She said, well, you can call and cancel 911. I feel better now. Me, sure. No. Let them show up there. Let them show up there and let her cancel it. Let her have to deal with the embarrassment and all that and the commotion. Why are you jumping through hoops for this train wreck? Fuck you. You called, you said you had a heart attack. There's no way that Aleve could kick in 2 minutes or have that effect. So you know what? You need to be checked. I'm not canceling shit. Hell to the no, I didn't call good. I didn't call and cancel it. She deserves what she gets. But I was curious. She's on her 8th husband, and no one could get a hold of her husband, so I wondered if she was going through her 8th divorce soon. No drama there. He just got a night job. She sent the EMTs away, but they suggested what she had was a panic attack. When I get to her house, she starts talking to me about diets, etc. Whenever she starts talking about the current diet she's on and how she's only eating so many ounces a day, my mind wanders to the McDonald's menu. So she starts to have another episode while I was there, and I asked to take her pulse. Perfectly normal and steady. Never heard of a panic attack without increased pulse rate. Exactly. It's all an act. It's all a performance. The next day, she's sending me emails about diets and offering to help me, take me to doctors, etc. I emailed her back with the following. Dear sister, we can't have a relationship, and that was shown to me when you took your gift back of the books for Celebrate Recovery. I didn't dance to your tune, so you took your gift back. This is the last time when you and I were talking at the Y. I said to myself, if this goes south, this is the absolute last time. It did go south, and then when you wanted your gift back, you put that nail in the coffin for good. Her reply, good thing you are judge and jury about me. Have a nice life. It's definitely a shame that you don't see your part in all this. See, there's the switch. As soon as she don't get what she wants, there's the switch. Okay, they freak out at the first sign of resistance of hoovering you back in. And it's right back to old tactics. My response, again, the toxic person tries to blame the one they abuse. You have called me a shit starter, talked about me behind my back, lied to me, tried to manipulate, and tried to gaslight me. Honey, I know all the tricks. I lived with 2 narcissistic abusers for years. Truthfully, I'm not real sure about the panic attack. I think that was obviously just an attempt to suck me back in. Nope. Next time you need to call 911 yourself and just go to the hospital. I'm no longer your problem. End of letter. I'm an eternally hopeful person. I think I keep getting tangled in my sister's dysfunction and abuse because I had hoped that we could have a relationship. Yeah, I told you need to deep six that. She's a sociopath. And all she's going to do is keep calling you and abusing you for supply. Why? Because her life is a fucking train wreck. She didn't call her husband, she called you. But the truth is, you can't have sympathy for the devil. The narcissistic abuser is the closest thing to the devil on earth. No empathy, heartless, wants to appear as an angel of light, and only wants your destruction and submission to their lordship, whether it is mentally, physically, or both. This is why, for the true narcissistic abuser that is in your life, no contact is an absolute necessity. The narc will always seek to control your movements and activities according to their agenda. Don't let them. Remember, people in your life are at the level you choose, not what level they choose. Ali, you taught me so much. First, you gave me a name for what I had been through and an ability to look up the symptoms, etc. When my sister asked for her gift back, I had a flashback to my abusers, my mom and my grandmother. I thought, what the heck is this? So I started searching for Takes Gift Back and found your videos. Your no-nonsense approach, like, hey, this is what it is. This is what you need to do, have helped me immensely. Having a name for abuse that is covert, malicious, and life-debilitating is empowering. Then getting no-nonsense, common-sense advice that can be practically applied is freeing. Ali, you didn't free me from the invisible chains that held me down, but you sure the heck showed me where the key was and that I was worthy to live a free life. Can you know what it has done for me not to wake up of full rage at something that happened years ago? At 55, you have shown me the gate to finding me again. I will still be the severe introvert at the end of this journey. I don't know. Will I still be the severe introvert at the end of this journey? I don't know. The possibilities are limitless. May God bless you always. Adele, anonymous no more. Oh. All right. So, you don't want to be anonymous. I recommend that to a lot of people. Okay, hi. I mean, it's great. I read a lot of anonymous stories on here, but putting your name to something just gives you a better feeling behind it. Okay? And these people never change. They're never going to stop trying to gain the advantage of you over you, and you have to. And I've talked about that. I don't this how many times. When you go no contact, expect the fake medical emergency. Just wait for it. It's coming. Here comes the heart attack. Here comes the stroke. Here comes the fake seizure. That they go to the hospital and there's nothing wrong every single time to draw you in for what, and then you find out what their agenda actually is. But the narcissist spirals at your first rejection when you reject their hoovering. They spiral. And that's what you get. They go right back to the attack. The switch is hit. My hoovering isn't working. How and they got in there? How dare you? If I tell her I'm having a heart attack and go through all this, and she has to listen to me. No, I don't. Even if the heart attack was real, you still don't owe her anything. Even if it was a real medical emergency, you still owed her nothing. You wouldn't even have to call 911 and call your husband. What are you calling me for? But take an aspirin, I'll call an ambulance, and I would have left it at that. Fuck that jumping in the car and going over there, because you're already giving her hope that the hoovering is working. Okay, and you're gonna have to, Adele, get this idea out of your mind that she's ever going to be the sister you want her to be. She's not. She will never. She'd rather die. She'd rather die. The narcissist would rather die than to be the person you want them to be. And in order to gain control over you, they'll actually make you think they're going to die, but they're not. They're not. As you said, she didn't even have an elevated pulse rate. And she thinks you're so stupid, okay, that taking a leave in 2 minutes cleared up her heart, saved her heart attack or whatever else was going on. These people are unreal. They really are. The narcissist will never be the person. They'd rather die than to be the person you want them to be, Adele. And that's just the facts. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for another contribution and story, Adele, and thank you for congratulations from stepping out from being anonymous. That's good on you. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to have a private video made, or sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.